Hey Gemini, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your energy check and love Sitch spreads today for December 2021. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And Gemini, we're going to get the lay of the land here. Then we're going to look at your love situation, your energy, the person's energy that you're thinking about, what binds the two of you together, and possible outcomes, energy that you don't see coming, and we'll get some advice, some spirit advice. So what is going on with you, Gemini? What's happening with you for December 2021? Here we go. All right. Okay, Gemini. Here's what we have going on. The big picture is talking about wishes and dreams that have not come into fruition, or they have not come into fruition the way that you thought they were going to. It even can be, we're going to clarify all this too, but this even can be careful what you wish for kind of thing. Like, I wish for something, I got it, and I realized that I'm more evolved than what my wishes were. And so when they came into fruition, that's not really what it is that I'm wanting. So let's see what's going on here. The heart of the situation is also talking about holding off on making wishes. The high priestess here is, she's being quiet and controlled. She's sitting back, she's watching and waiting and listening, and she has all the answers and she has all the information, and she's not accepting any offers. I almost hear somebody saying, I'm not accepting any offers right now. My books are closed, or whatever it is. But somebody's offering you something, very possibly the universe can be offering you something, and you are not making a move here for some reason. Happening now and into the near future, we've got the Queen of Swords reversed. So this queen is a pissed off queen. She's been lied to, she's been hurt, trust has been obstructed, and she's not going to be silent about that. So the high priestess is silent and she's not taking any kind of offer. But happening now and into the near future, you might actually, silence is golden. That might be how you're responding and reacting to this. However, somebody could be giving someone a piece of their mind, so to speak. So this is that feeling of betrayal, even in your advice, and also coming from that place of betrayal. So we've got the Five of Swords reversed. It's like past betrayal. And your advice is talking about lying, cheating, and stealing. That's what this card is. However, this is also about having some kind of a plan to go forward, and a plan that is all about what it is that you need, and you're not thinking about other people, or there's no need to be thinking about other people and their feelings right now. This is about making a plan for yourself in order to move forward. And that's what that feels like, Gemini. This is also talking about recognizing that somebody was lying, cheating, and stealing. It's talking about not like blowing that off somehow, or not minimizing that. So there are a lot of swords right here about all of this past betrayal. And this is you not, I don't want to say not letting it go, but you're not minimizing it and you're not blowing it off. You're expecting someone to deal with it. However, let's see if they are dealing with it. Your higher self is talking about the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is super attractive, super chemistry oriented. There's a huge chemical connection between the two of you. It already seems like this is a love spread to me. Your angels and guides are talking about the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Somehow this person was hot and heavy for a moment, and then all of a sudden everything halted. And I want to say that in the trajectory here, we've got this King of Pentacles reversed, which to me, what that looks like is it's a cycle. It's someone's cycle where they kind of do this intense love, energy, connection, and then it ends. And then they'll come back around with something. And I feel like that's what this is about. They'll come back around and want to just pick up where you left off. And you're like, hold up a second. What just happened? That kind of thing. But they're not wanting to really actually deal with it. This is you releasing regret and sadness and grief. This is you releasing this feeling of being betrayed and left out in the cold. You're like, okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down, and I'm not in it. I'm not doing that. I had this wish to be with this person, and this person wasn't what I thought they were. That's the feeling that I'm getting here, Gemini. And here we've got the Six of Pentacles, but it's reversed. So this is talking about having resistance to someone who's not going to reciprocate. You're needing some reciprocation here. In the past, there was this huge offer of love. I want to even just say like love bombing. Somebody came in hot and heavy, totally with this huge offer of love and commitment, starry eyes kind of thing. And then all of a sudden, here's the Nine of Wands. It's reversed. It's like they just stopped persevering. All of a sudden they went cold. They could have even ghosted you. It's like a total cutoff kind of thing. And then here they are coming back, but they're coming back to do the same thing. They're coming back to do the same thing. This is also somebody who very well could be in another commitment already, and they are coming forward to you as if they are not partnered already. Let's do some clarifying. I'm going to clarify with this. All right, Gemini. So it does look like you're not in communication right now, but this person wants to be in communication with you. Yep. I want to look at this person. Okay, so here, this person's coming in as the King of Swords. So King of Swords, clarifying this, King of Pentacles reversed. This King of Swords acts like there's nothing going on. There's nothing wrong. What happened? Oh, sorry. I was just really busy. It's like totally disregards what happened, acts like nothing happened, or acts like it was no big deal, completely minimizes it. I feel like that's why this is coming up in your advice. This, don't minimize what just happened, because that's what they're going to do. And they're going to act like it's no big deal. And if you act like it's a big deal, it feels like there's some gaslighting that's going to go on here. Like, whoa, take it easy. What are you so upset about? Like, just kind of trying to make you crazy. So let's take a look at this Nine of Cups here that's reversed. Yeah, and we've got the Six of Wands reversed. So you're like, yeah, this was not the victory that I thought it was going to be. Let's take a look at this Father of Wands, this chemical attraction, but then this halt all of a sudden. Right, I'm offering you this cup of love, and then all of a sudden, I'm not offering it anymore, or it feels that way. Everything stopped. Oh, and it's because this person has left the door open for someone else. I agree. Gemini. Let's look at the heart of the situation. You're releasing the burdens from this, just like you're releasing this being cut off or being left out in the cold kind of thing. This feels like a power play to me. It feels like somebody trying to stay in control, and you're like, yeah, I'm not going to take that. Not only am I not going to take this personally, I'm going to release the burdens that this has caused me. Yeah, but I also see your game. You're a committed person and you're acting single, and you're not treating me the way I want to be treated. Let's look at this Queen of Swords reversed, Gem. Yeah, that was super hurtful. Here you are. This person also, what I feel like you're saying is this person doesn't even show or feel any remorse or regret about this, about how they treated you. They just pick up like nothing is wrong. I want to look at your advice here around this, being clear about lying, cheating, stealing. Again, like this is the third party. There's somebody else involved here. coming from this past betrayal. Yeah, and this is about, you know what? This is what I feel like, Gemini. I feel like you very well may have done this with this person before, and they just did it to you again. And this is what it looks like. They're going to try to do it yet again. I feel like this is just a cycle for them. But you're saying, I'm not going to do this cycle anymore. I'm not doing this. I want to look at this Ace of Cups over here. This person does feel very filled up by you emotionally. So it almost seems like when they are feeling low, or when they are feeling like something is not right in whatever commitments they have going on, they come to you to feel better about themselves. They come to you to not feel like, I want to say, the other people that this person is with have been kind of calling them out on their stuff. It's kind of what you're going to be doing here too, is what it looks like. And they just continue with the same cycle of doing the same things over and over. And everybody's like hard on them or down on them. It's almost like they even come in as a victim. Oh, I don't know why all this stuff is happening to me, but in actuality, they're creating it. So they come to be like filled back up once more by you. You make them feel good. But then the cycle continues. So here they are. This is the ghosting. This is the cutting off. This is the throwing their arms up in the air and saying, oh, I'm taking a break now. So let's take a look at that. Oh, wow. And here's that Five of Swords. Here's that betrayal. So as soon as this person ghosts you, it's because someone else is taking up their time and energy and effort. And again, they're just going into hermit mode. They're not telling you about this. They're just taking space without saying anything about it. Okay. This is what I want to look at. I want to look at your love situation, Gemini, and see what is going on here. So first, we're going to look at your situation, Gemini. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, the Two of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. And the 10 of Wands. Okay, so here's what looks like is happening. If they haven't already, they're about to, but it looks like someone's going to talk about working on this situation. It's like, or this just happened. Like, I just feel like this is such a cycle that it's just going to happen again. Even if it just happened, this person's going to come back in and try to do this again. They unground, then they feel burdened, then they come back and they want to work on it. They want to put the band back together. They want to come back together, possibly for some passion. I don't even want to say possibly, like definitely for some passion, but they're also talking about making commitments, but then they don't ground into them. It's like they say a bunch of things, but they don't follow through. So let's take a look at your energy, Gemini, around this situation. I already feel like, I feel like you're super sassy. Here's the Hierophant, reversed. Here's the Three of Pentacles, reversed. Here's that Ace of Cups. I have two aces in this deck. Two Ace of Cups in this deck. I also have two King of Pentacles in this deck, just to let you know. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so when I see this Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, it's like the stars are aligning. It's like that's possibly what it felt like. That's possibly what you feel like with this person. They make you feel this way. They say things to bring that about. I even feel like they're like, this third party is over, or this, you know, these other people, it's just us. Oh, this is also talking about self-validation though, Gem. It's talking about self-love and how much time and energy and effort are you going to put into this situation when the same thing keeps happening, or they're not putting the energy in. They're not coming to the table with what you're coming to the table with. So here's the Hierophant reverse. This can be a marriage card. And I feel like this is more so you talking about this relationship. So this is talking about this not being as committed as you thought it was going to be or what they said it was going to be. This is also you wanting to reach higher levels. This is wanting you to, you wanted the relationship to be more secure, solid, and stable. They may have promised that, but you're like, well, wait a second, that didn't even happen. So you're still talking about this love and wanting to work it out. There's something there. There's some energy there. And you're like, if we could do this together, we could, let's just see how this goes. I want to do a little clarifying here because my initial feeling was that you were really super sassy with this person. But what I'm seeing is you're disappointed in these promises that weren't fulfilled, but you're not as sassy as what I was thinking. Here's your part. Your heart's coming forward more than the sassiness is. Right. I feel like this person is coming back again. It makes things really confusing and it makes things a little bit difficult. Not a little bit, probably a lot difficult, because here they are giving you flowers. Here they are giving you all of this attention and all of this love and telling you how much they missed you maybe. I want to clarify this. Yeah, okay. So they're telling you that there's nobody else, or there was, but now there's not. But here's this little foxy. This foxy is telling you what he or she needs to tell you in order for you to believe them right now in the moment. And here's the gentleman card. There's no gender in tarot, but this is the action-oriented energy of love. So this is someone coming in saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. Come on, baby, baby, let's get this together. And here's the Hierophant reversed. They're like possibly again making some promises of commitment and levels of commitment, yet they're not following through with it. And this is your energy. So you're talking about what you're reacting and responding to, and you're also talking about how this makes you feel and what's going on. So, all right, let's take a look at their energy. Gem, what are they thinking? What the hell? Here's Justice reversed. They are talking about knowing exactly what it is that they're doing. They know that they're creating karma. They know that this is karmic injustice. They know that they're lying, cheating, stealing. They know that they are, even if they're not acting like it or not acting like it's a big deal or minimizing it. Here's the Seven of Wands. They're really not taking any responsibility for this. They're not fighting for the truth. They're not even acknowledging really that they did something wrong. Or if they're acknowledging it, they're not acting like it's as big of a deal as it actually is. Yeah, again, here's the Strength card. It's reversed. They're not giving it the weight that they need to give it, which ultimately means they're not honoring your worth. They're not honoring the intensity of what you are going through. And here's the Father of Swords, the King of Swords reversed. This person could have their head in the sand for sure, but I don't think they do have their head in the sand. They know what they're doing. What this is lies. They're lying. Geez, just straight up lies. All right, I want to clarify that too. And then we'll look at the energy that the two of you share. All right, this Justice card. Woo. Okay, so here's the Snake coming in. And they know what they're doing. And they're doing it. They're doing it to get what it is that they want. And that's it. They're not taking responsibility for what they're doing. The Tower and when the Woman is different than in tarot. This is like they're doing it so that they are holding up structures, but like several structures. They're trying to keep several structures going at once. So they go from structure to structure, relationship to relationship, person to person. And when they act like it's no big deal and they just float back in and show all this love, yep, here it is. That's for you. That's for you. It's all this romance. All this romance, and then they're really not emotionally available. What about these lies? Wow, here's the Coffin. This is the end of something. It's almost like they're lying, but if you call them out on it, they'll just take off. They'll just leave. So they know that they can get, it's like they feel like they can get away with it to an extent because they know that you don't want them to leave. Wow. It's so manipulative. And this snake is so manipulative. All right, let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together, Gemini. Here we have the Chariot. Here's the Victory card. Here's the universe having your back type of card. It's like there is a lot of passion in this relationship, and I feel like that's why it can get confusing, because it's like if we have so much passion, is this love? Isn't this love? And it feels like love. It can feel like love. But then this person leaves and it's confusing because it's like both of you feel like you're on the same page and then all of a sudden you're not. Here's the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this is a partner person acting single. This is somebody being in a commitment but being distracted. So it's like gung ho, full blast, we're going to go straight ahead, and then all of a sudden they become distracted and they break hearts. Okay, this is the energy that binds the two of you together. Both of you are dealing with this energy. This person's dealing with this energy by hopping from person to person. You're dealing with this energy by being heartbroken. And here's Temperance. This can be a Sagittarius, but this is also alchemy, fire. It's like the energy that's binding the two of you together is that you then come back together and try to make this work, try to heal this. It's like you both want that healing. Here, I will say it this way. I feel like you want actual healing, and this person just wants to feel better. And as soon as they don't feel better, as soon as they are pushed to take responsibility and commit to the promises they're making, they go somewhere else to feel better. That's what I feel like. So let's take a look at what's the possible outcome for this month, Gemini, with this person. Okay, so it looks like they're coming back around. It looks like they're coming back to engage in all of that romance once again. And here's the Page of Pentacles reversed. This is either you not taking an offer or the offer not being made because you cut it off before it can even get started. Here's that King of Pentacles again, the second one. They're going to come in and make some promises that I don't feel like you're necessarily going to just take. In that other spread, when you came in as the High Priestess, you're and the Four of Cups in the heart of the situation. You're not doing this again. Or at least you are having more boundaries this time around than you have ever before. And even that Queen of Swords reversed in your happening now and into the near future, and that last spread, that's you saying, I've been lied to, and I'm not going to do that again. All right. And here, yep, here's the Three of Cups. Here's the Two of Cups and the Three of Cups. After not offering something and not following through, this person's coming back in to see if you're still available. Let's take a look at some energy that you don't see coming. Let's see, energy that you don't see coming, Gem. Child. Journey. Distant horizons. Bad health. Okay, a couple of things here. Of course, there can actually be a child involved, but what I feel like this is somebody offering you like a journey. Hey, let's go somewhere. Let's go off for the weekend. Let's plan our future together. And the bad health, I don't feel like this is straightforward, someone being in bad health. I feel like they're talking about the bad health of the relationship or your feelings of how it has not been balanced. They might even realize that they have to at least talk about how they haven't been taking any responsibility for this. So that might be, they might up their game and they might talk about their responsibility in this. I gotta say though, I don't feel like they're gonna follow through exactly with the promises that they're gonna make. Well, let's go ahead and I want to get some messages of love, and then I want to find out what this person wants to say to you. So messages of love, Oracle, Gemini. Leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. I think it has already brought clarity. I think this person's asking you for a leap of faith. It's safe to make the move you're considering. I feel like this person's going to ask you to make a leap of faith. And Gemini, I gotta be honest, I feel like you're going to say no. And that leap of faith for you is like, maybe I'm really going to let this go or give it some more time to see if this person can clean up some of the loose ends that they still have going on. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. That was in your advice, that 7 of Swords in that last spread. The lying, cheating, stealing, don't dismiss the warnings. And don't dismiss the cycle. I think that you already know what the cycle is. So if you've been around long enough to know what the cycle is, this person is predictable. They want to say to you, I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, first of all, they might be gaslighting, turning that around on you. However, that's exactly what I said, that was what they were doing. As soon as they have to take responsibility or stop, having to talk about it, as soon as they have to talk about why they've been distracted, like what they've been doing that keeps them from the relationship, it seems like they turn it around. But as soon as they do that, they just hop to the other person. What does this person want to tell you? I couldn't let you get close to me. Just being near you is intoxicating. I really don't doubt that. I think that they feel that way, but I also feel like they're emotionally unavailable or have been. Let's take a look at your romance oracle. What is your romance oracle? I don't know what the romance angels want to tell you, Gemini. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Children. So this is the second children card that has come up. You might see some similarities in dynamics with parents or family. And heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like there's definitely the probability of talking together about this. I just want to pull another card though for how this person's going to react and respond to that, because I feel like in the past they have very specifically told you what you wanted to hear, but then their actions were exactly the opposite. So when you have this heart-to-heart conversation, right, here are the Lovers reversed. It's almost like you're going to have to say, look, you need to make a choice. It's not necessarily an ultimatum, but you're telling them you need to make a choice here. Or you're saying, I've made a choice, but also I want to say they're not coming in with the unity of the Lovers proper. They're coming in reversed. So they're not necessarily coming in for the greatest good of the relationship with what they're saying. I just want to ask, why? Why are they doing this? What is going on? Why? Because it's like they just want things to be renewed. They are in a cycle. They're like, I just want union. I just want you to love me. I just want to feel good. I just want to feel safe. And as soon as I don't, I'm going to bolt. They're coming to you because you nurture them. The thing is, I feel like that's what they do when you need something that they can't provide, emotional vulnerability or emotional intimacy, they try to go to someone else because they can't provide that. They're emotionally unavailable right now. Let me just ask, how long are they going to do this? How long can they keep this going? Is there going to be a time frame when they move past this and they're going to actually want to commit? And here's the Knight of Swords reversed. I will say this. This is not a timing card for me, but this is about seeing the big picture. This is about, first of all, their cycle, about how they storm the castle with the truth every time they bounce around to another person. And they jump in, even maybe possibly, I was going to say, maybe for a moment they believe that they're going to commit, but this very much says they know they can't. They know they won't. They know they're not going to. It's almost like they're hopeful and they're waiting and seeing that they're saying what they need to say to get you to commit. And ultimately, one day they are going to see the big picture and they're going to realize what they did and what they lost. So yes, they're going to realize one day that they want something long term. But again, for a long time, it seems like this is them coming in as the player, coming in like their energy comes in bright and passionate and then leaves just as fast. All right. So I just want to put some numerology for you. It's very possible that this person is having children or has children. We did get the children card twice, but I also feel like this person comes in as a player and is young and with dynamics that they're wanting to be appeased from childhood, and that's why they're going from person to person. All right, numerology. Oof, nothing will come of this situation. Have faith in your dreams. One more. A time for healing. Okay, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me today. And I will be back in a couple of days with another update on Love Sitch. Okay, bye, Jen.